of killing everyone, we either knock them out or convince them to give up. Probably the knock them out.
I can promise that I can keep the casualties to a minimum.
To a minimum, okay.
But I cannot promise that a certain hag won't wind up with an exploded head.
And Braveheart can't promise not to kill anything because the scythe might do it anyway.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Because I had like a thought earlier today or yesterday where it's just like shit. The boss is technically Oren's foster mother both now and in the past. So like her thought is like, okay, she cares about her. She went off the deep end. Maybe kind of pull her back to sanity.
Pulling that person back to sanity sounds like a great idea, but then you have to think about the ramifications for them about if you do that, because if you pull them back to sanity, they're going to realize that they've been enslaving people for a really long time, and not only that, but she has now kidnapped the person that she swore to protect and has forcibly stolen years of that person's life.
In her timey-wimey shenanigans.
Yeah.
Timey-wimey.
And Onakor has a bit of fettered rage about being proven completely correct, about thinking that no one should eat the food here, and yet everybody did. He's got a whole bag of I told you so loaded up.
Braveheart tried to come to the same conclusion, but failed miserably.
Belen went for a second helping of the gummy bears.
I ate a singular gummy bear, and somehow I still got roped into the everyone who ate hand fistfuls of popcorn.
One of us. Marky, what do you think?
We could.
Look at my shit.
I'm sorry. I was kind of zoning out, but yeah, I think we could defeat him with as little damage as possible, maybe. But honestly, my character's kind of frustrated. So.
Oh yeah, we got
the rage of the tiny.
Our characters got stuck in a timey-wimey shit for who knows how long.
And all I wanted was popcorn. I got punished for wanting popcorn.
So, since we've been stuck in a time loop for who knows how long, who's John Harkness who's Jack Harkness and who's John Hart? That's a Doctor Who deep dive. If you haven't seen Torchwood,
I've seen all of Doctor Who because my friend's mom had even the OG stuff recorded on VHS. And
wow.
Yeah,
that's cool.
But because I've seen all of it, I can barely remember a majority of it.
Well, this was
I
from the
think
series Torchwood, which was one of the spin-offs.
one of the spin-offs. Yeah, I'm not sure if I would have seen that.
You've probably met Captain Jack Harkness.
The name that sounded familiar, but I almost said Lost. I was like, is that a Lost reference?
All right. So, we shall get rolling here. I'm going to recap real quick before I unpause the game, and then we will roll up initiative and stuff and get into battle after I set some scene, and then you'll all have a sec to role play before we get rolling. But yeah, so for recap. Last session, you all continued exploring a mysterious circus known as the Top Cat Circus. You encountered a catfolk named Gemini after exploring some mysterious music. The catfolk was playing a pan flute, which some members of the party recognized as Arin's. And a deal was made to trade the pan flute if you would collect stamps from various attractions throughout the circus. You all went to the dunk tank, gummy bear races, Guess the Mimic. There was a mirror maze. I have somewhere here. I gotta find my list so that I can see just how deep a shit you guys are in. And of course I left it all the way at the back of the notebook. So you all did 2, 4, 6, 8 different events. And thusly 8 times did you power up this boss. Without realizing it. You all, through various means, sort of gathered information that this has been going on for a while. There's some sort of time shenanigans going on. And as the hag revealed her hand for you, as you all entered the big top upon collecting your stamps and trading instrument, she sort of slipped the information that she had previously been looking after Arin in the past. And it seems that her end goal was to trap not only Arin, but the entire party here at the circus for as long as possible. Metagame-wise, just to feed off of you all, sort of vampirically to feed off of your joy. There was... I don't remember who made the... I believe there was a check made. I don't remember who did it, but I believe somebody made a check, and there was a connection made that whatever that this hag is doing here with this circus is likely the cause of the entire curse affecting the alluring wield that traps people inside of it, and it just sort of emanates out from here. And with that, as you all walked into the circus and the hag reveals her true form, a cloaked old woman... What?
I was gonna ask, did we get a long rest previously? Because
Nope.
I'm just looking at my scroll list and oh boy, it's not looking good.
Yeah, you guys did not rest before the fight. But, to finish what I was saying, as you all walk in to the big top and she reveals herself, showing her true form, a cloaked old woman wearing a mask, one side etched in a creepy smile and the other a haunting frown. The room is plastered in rainbow colors, and all of the sides of the tent have just these stadium-style seats, just filled with all sorts of catfolk that are cheering as you enter and have your back and forth with the hag. Meanwhile, somewhere on the other side of the world, above ground, Vindane senses that you are all getting close to your goal and uses one of his god actions. Everyone in the party, you now have a potion of supreme healing that you didn't previously have in your bag and are somehow aware of it.
We get a little text message notification in our brain.
Something like that. Let's see. Oh yeah. So as you all enter, and you're talking with the hag, there's a few like catfolk in like clown outfits, like doing acts on the circus floor. And as you all sort of like come in and start exchanging with her, they like tumble off into the bleachers on either side. And then all that is left in the center of the circus is the party, the hag, and several horse rides, like on a carousel.
Oh boy.
Shit just got crazy.
Boy, is that an understatement.
I'd say it hit a fan, but none of them seem to be covered in it. As I look around at all the cats surrounding us.
This has suddenly got real.
So yeah, I believe that last time ended with the hag saying something along the lines of, "Welcome." Information said previously, and ended with something along the lines of, "I can't let you leave with Arin. If you don't want to stay at the circus and you don't want to let me have Arin, then I have no choice but to make this your resting place."
Stuff it, Grandma!
Alright, if nobody has anything that they want to converse about beforehand, we will get initiative rolling then.
Valerna's gonna like just shout, you all still have a chance to change before it's not too late. She says that she gets ready.
Yikers.
I'm as ready as
Hey,
I'll ever be.
yo.
All right. So as the battle begins, the top of the round has Anakur up first.
Oh boy. Well. This is going to be a bit of a roll of the dice here, but I am going to try and use one of the special spells from my Heartsong Moon Meteor bow, and I'm going to try and enthrall the hag. And I'm going to cast it. If it's immune to being... Wait, it says I... When did I use an ability from my harp?
They don't always reset when you take long rests.
Choose. What's the other one? Friendship?
There's animal friendship and cure wounds.
Because I vaguely remember...
A charm.
I vaguely remember something to do with friendship before, but I don't remember what it was.
Well, I'm not sure. Well, then I'm not going to do that. Well, I can try and do that. I'm going to cast Hold Person on the hag. Let me see, at 3rd level. Is the hag the only combatant, or is there more people around her that look like they're geared to fight?
Currently, on the floor of the circus, there is the party, the hag, and there are 4 horse rides, like on a carousel.
Four
Okay,
characters.
so 4 impaled horses that look like they may or may not be threatening?
Yeah, they sit in like 4 kitty corner with each other. They're on the like suit of cards symbols.
Well, then I'm just going to use Hold Person at its base 2nd level because it specifies humanoid.
Alright, throw her out there.
It's a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. And, yeah, that's... Haha.
Okay, well, she's gonna use one of her legendary immunities.
Well, that's just really rude. Well, now one of those is gone. Well, being as it is, that appears to be all I can do. Fuck you.
Alright, well, as Annika ends his turn, the Toymaker goes, nice trick, sweetie. How about one of mine? And she's going to use a layer action and legendary action to rotate the floor on all of you. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw.
Dang it. I don't have time to react and take flight, do I?
Sorry.
I thought I'd ask.
Where did
I thought it was worth asking.
Maybe on your turn.
Oh, I have to zoom all the way out to be able to get to my character.
Welch! I failed miserably. I feel like we're in a Paper Mario fight. The new one.
Really powerful for real. It's gonna be fun. Nice.
Mika succeeded.
Rolled a 1. Wait. I might have rolled the wrong thing. I think I hit a dexterity ability check and I was supposed to hit a saving. I don't know if that would just be the same thing.
Let me check what your score is on save. You have
I
a
did the
plus.
same thing.
You have a +6 instead of a +4, so it would be
It
two
would be a
more
7.
for 7, which would still be a failure, sadly. Mika, it doesn't matter because you made it either way. So what happens is that as the floor rotates, everybody who failed to save is moved along with the floor, and the 3 of you that failed the dexterity save for being moved, go ahead and make another dexterity save for me as the carousel horse along the way opens up into a saw blade and saws at all of you as you swing past.
$20.
I have a feeling I'm gonna hurt.
Ho ho. Sure.
I stick a crow in the saw blade.
Okay. Annika makes the save, so you only will take half damage as you go through and duck. The rest of you will take full damage on this. So, Graveheart and Valin.
Pathetic.
So yeah, it's 3d6 bludgeoning damage, halved for anyone who made the DC 18 save.
How much was it?
11 or 5 on half.
Okay. Okay, I see the roll now. Never mind. Okay, so 5 damage for me. Teehee.
And then it will be the hag's turn, and she is going to Misty Step over here.
Why? What? Why is it saying I did a? Oh, is it because of the? Why is it saying that you have to do a DC 10 concentration because of me? I haven't done anything.
If you had been maintaining the paralyze.
Oh. Well, you legendary resisted it, so it shouldn't have gone through anyways. Boop. Get that out of there.
Oh, Rose, did you see the message I sent you?
Oh, well, that's good to know. Hags aren't considered humanoid in 5e. Interesting.
Oh.
They're called monstrous humanoids, but they don't suffer most of the humanoid weaknesses.
I'll allow it though. Either way, I don't see a problem with it.
Yeah. I just thought I'd let you know the rule. I know you've got different rules for things in your world.
Yeah, I can see where it makes sense though too. So, but yeah, so rotates the floor, Misty Step, and then she is going to. That's all she can do for now. So that will make it. Graveheart, you are up.
I am going to fly 10 feet into the air and then move 30 feet. And I know there's a height thing on here somewhere. Elevation. Oh, why did I just move? It's not letting me change my elevation for some screwy reason. There we go. It finally did it. And I have no ranged weapon I can use. And I can move a total of 40 feet. So that's going to be my turn.
Valin, you're up.
I just realized I could have moved another 40 feet.
Realizing that the high potentiality of the floor is gonna be spinning again, she takes a deep breath, and out comes two shimmering white wings as she takes flight into the air. Use the radiant soul. To go up. Roughly how tall are the horses?
About 10 feet tall, but like they're like big.
Go up 20 feet. Yeah, 20 feet into the air. I think that will end my turn.
Alrighty. As Valin ends her turn, the hag is going to use another legendary action. A carousel horse is spawned in the center of your group, and that will be all she can do with that. Mika, you're up.
Okay. Yes. All right, I'm gonna draw my bow and try to hit them from here.
That hits. That will also hit.
Do they? I mean, okay. Do they previously have damage?
I don't see any damage rolled yet. On the
Well, that was supposed to be the 20. Okay, hold on. That wasn't supposed to be rolled, but
well, they both hit. If you click on the little box that says damage, it should roll damage for you. So, I think you've got 2 attacks as well, so.
On the first.
Solid hit. Yeah. All right, and then 9 more. Awesome. Anything else for Mika this round?
No, that'd be it.
Alrighty, so Mika lets loose 2 arrows that strike true into the hag as she sort of like steps back with each hit. Brings us back around to Anakur.
All right. Well, now. God, how far away am I actually from this person? Measure. Oh, cool, I can't read that far away. Need to do this. Okay. With how big this map is, it's difficult for me to get from my piece to the hag. I'm that far away. Alright. I have no idea how mean that horse is gonna be. Hypnos is with me, right?
You had him flying above the circus.
I did. I can call him to me, but I don't know how long that would take, or if he would respond.
You could certainly try.
Would it be an action for me to try to communicate to him, like to get him to fly in?
Yeah, I'd say I'd say that like you have the equivalent of like the Find Familiar spell, but for you, I would say that it's like a spell that doesn't cost, like a cantrip style spell, and it's a bonus action.
Okay, so I'll use my bonus action to beckon Hypnos. And then, I have to check the range on a spell, and then I have to test a theory that I don't really want to test, but I've got to test it. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm gonna have to move to get closer, so... would it be an action to mount him?
Yeah.
Then I will use my action to get to mount the boy. And after I have mounted him, I don't know how will attach me to him somehow. And I'm assuming since you rolled him an initiative, I have to wait until his turn for him to be able to fly and move.
Either that, or if you have not used your move action on your turn, you can use your move action as his move action.
Alright, then I'll do that and move myself as close as I can get to the hag, while still being... I'll move 10 feet up and then fly towards the hag.
Alright, so he's got a fly speed of 60, so that will give you 50 feet towards the hag and 10 feet in the air.
Okay. No, I just need to... Oh no! What's going on?
I think we both tried to move him at the same time.
Yep, that was a weird. It was client-side lag. It's okay. And then that'll be the end of my turn. I also want to ask Hypnos when he lost the baby, because he was tasked with holding the baby.
One moment she was there, and the next she was gone. I'm not quite sure what happened.
This circus is full of fucky-wucky stuff. Glad you're here.
Yes, I've been trying to find her again since I lost her.
Yeah, you might have been looking for a baby. She's not a baby anymore. We'll explain later. Right now we have to deal with this toy-making hag.
Is that all you got?
You're...
She is going to look at
Is there a way to control?
What?
Is there a way to control the volume? It's a little too loud over others' voices.
Better?
Thank you.
Okay, so as Hypnos and Onakur fly towards the hag and have their chat about what's happening, the hag cackles in return and summons a moonbeam over the pair.
I cast Vicious Marker. I don't even know if that is if it's a 2-hit. No, it's just a Constitution thing, so rats. Okay.
And as the moonbeam appears, Hypnos poofs from underneath Onakur as you tumble 10 feet to the ground.
I guess in response I'll cast Featherfall on myself.
I don't believe 10 feet is far enough to take damage.
I thought Hypnos had the same health as I did.
My character sheet for him has him tracked at 10 HP.
Oh. And 15 wasn't good enough for a save?
No, it was DC 17. Uh, 1d6 bludgeoning damage per 10 feet fallen. I'd say that you probably didn't take damage falling that far.
Alright.
But you do take the 16 from the moonbeam. And with that, she is going to continue to keep her distance.
Do I have to roll to make sure I don't fall prone or something?
No, I mean, you're used to being in combat and stuff. Like, I'd imagine without like someone knocking you over or something like that, you're like you probably like hit the ground pretty hard, but like you. I mean, you're a fucking bard. Like, you probably did a showman tumble or something. And with that, that will make it Graveheart's turn. I'm not sure, but you might be muted, Rory.
Yes, I was. Yes, I was, as it finally decided to unmute. I flew 80 feet, taking both my action and my move speed to travel.
Right on. And if that completes Graveheart's turn, we'll be on to Valin.
I have an idea. Okay. So.
Also, how high did you fly in the air?
Clapping.
I went up 10 feet.
I flew.
I was talking to Valin.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Good. 20 feet.
Sorry, just trying to keep track of everything. But go ahead with your idea, Valin.
No, Lynn clapping her hands together and praying, and she starts to pray for assistance from Titan. I kind of wrote out like a little quick speech. Would it be okay if I say it before I use divine intervention?
You got to remember the turn is 6 seconds, so you got to make it quick.
Okay.
So
Or dear parent Titan, whose love is huh?
I was just asking you what you were saying.
What, Rose?
Continue, please.
Oh. I'm gonna say it. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna say it like really quickly. Or dear parent Titan, whose love is endless and wide above all others. I, your faithful child, Villain, I need your help in this. Yeah, that's more than 6 seconds.
Don't worry too much, just be quick, okay?
Okay. I need your help in this dire need for my friends and I. I ask to have my spells returned to me to help a poor child whose childhood was stolen away from her. His father / mother. Cleo, no! Sorry. And, oh yeah.
Alright, divine intervention, huh?
Yes, I have not used it before, but if there's a point, this is it with where I need my spells.
Beginning at 10th level, a cleric can call on their deity to intervene on their behalf when the need is great. The caster describes the assistance they seek and rolls percentile dice, so you will roll 1d100. If the roll is a number equal to or lower than the cleric's level, the deity will intervene. After a success, the cleric can't use this feature again for 7 days.
Oh, I have to roll 1d100.
Yeah, you hit that implore aid button there.
D24, D20, but yeah.
Ashley, there's a button that says implore aid in the chat. Click that.
Yep,
Alright, so yeah, that was not successful. But you can continue to try again. I believe is it an action?
It says it's a fail. You have to wait until after a.
Oh, yep. You have to wait until after a long rest on a failure. I will say you still have a DM inspiration. If you want to use that up, I will let you roll that at advantage one more time. Ooh, so close. One more time. Oh my god. 72, 27, 72.
That's gotta be a sign.
Is a new god. He wants to help. What the fuck? Yeah.
Well, why is this bitch running from us?
Keeping herself out of the range of my fucking spells, that's why.
Yeah, well, wait until I get into range. I'm gonna cast Decapitate.
I'm gonna cast Run Pockets.
So I'm looking at your spell slots, Valen, and it looks like outside of first level, you have like all of your spell slots.
I need spells back. I only have third, second, and first level spells.
So I will say, you know, you can cast like Cure Wounds, and you can upcast that. So like, if you cast Cure Wounds at second level, that takes a second level spell slot.
I only have 3 first level spells available.
No, you've only used 3 first level spells. The black ones are expended spell slots. The filled in ones are unspent.
Like, no,
If you hover over the shield symbol, it says expended slot or level whatever spell slot. Yeah, I have all of my first level spells. I have 2 second level and 3 third level. I've used my 3 fourth level and my 2 fifth level.
So yeah, if you look at your sheet, Valen, you've used 3 first level spells, but the rest of your spell slots are still available. Okie dokie.
I'm just trying to remember the last fight. If I don't know. I'm very confused with myself.
The last fight that where you used spells was against the spiders, and you used 3 first level spells to heal. Because that was back before I explained to you that you can upcast your Cure Wounds spells to a second, third, whatever level slot, and you were only casting first level Cure Wounds. Do you understand?
Yeah. Under. Yeah, understand that. So the last time we fought, I didn't use like Guardian of Fate or Spirit Guardians at all.
No.
Trust me, your spell
Okay.
slots would reflect it.
You're thinking of Ultruix. Okay? You have your spell slots. It's reflected. This keeps track of it when you cast them.
Yeah, I am very sorry. I'm so sorry. That guys.
It's okay. I just want to keep combat moving.
Okay.
Did you want to do anything else other than the divine intervention?
No, that was it. Oh, I like to fly. Oh wait, no, never mind. I can't
Why can't you?
get out of his range. Never mind. Oh yeah, I can.
You can still move.
Valenda's gonna fly. Valenda's gonna fly 30 feet towards the center.
If you press space, you'll move what you drag.
Thanks.
Yep, no problem. Also, can't you move further? I believe you have a movement of... Yeah, I believe you have a movement of 40 because of your bangles.
Yep.
Also, check how well your mic is plugged in because you're garbling up again tonight.
Okay, there we go.
Alright, if that's all we got for Valin, that'll move us along to Mika.
Alright, I'm gonna move. Okay.
If you're using the drag movement, if you hit space at the end of the drag, it should move the space that you drag. Make sure that in the upper left you have it set to the one that looks like a highlight of a square. Because I don't think you can move with the ruler one. But if you hold Alt while you're dragging your character, it should give you the ruler while you're moving.
Thank you.
No problem.
Are the carousel horses hostile?
You watched when the floor spun earlier and your party moved into their range, that they turned into a weapon and hit them.
Okay.
Was there something that you wanted to do with one of them?
I was going to attack it and then see what happens.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to try and attack it if you'd like.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the one closest to me with my longbow. Did I really target something?
I believe you hover over it and then hit T.
Yes, T. T targets.
That makes sense. I keep wanting to say I was trying to push X. I don't know, it's wrong. Okay, thank you.
X marks the spot, right? That hits.
That's so unfair that I just saw like a 9 get rolled and suddenly you have a 20.
Dude, fucking Rangers always hit.
But what's so, like, unless you tweak Rangers, like a normal just base Ranger is so not great unless you tweak it. It's so unfair to Rangers. Rangers sound so cool, but then they just get maligned to being guy in forest.
Okay, I am going to tweak something on this ad because I think that's too much health that I gave it originally, but that was a solid hit.
I will do it again.
Also hits. Fun fact: like motionless constructs, AC of 10.
Good to know. Dickhead hag, but keep running away. I don't know their AC. Haven't been privy to that yet.
You, as you let loose these 2 arrows into the carousel horse, like they deal a shit ton of damage to it, and smoke starts rising from it.
Well, I can't do it. Never mind. It's not a bonus action. I was going to hit it with Colossus Slayer, but that's an action. So. I guess that'll end my turn.
Alright, Anakur, you are back up.
I'm going to panic slightly that my owl was just murdered by a moonbeam. Think about the irony of it all being the connection to the moon that he has and just being taken out by a moonbeam is a severely ironic weakness and or trait. So Anakur's gonna dust off his jeans real quick, and move. I need to. So I can move there. And then, how far away is this wench? I can't read that number. Does that say 120 feet?
115.
115. Okay, cool. Oh man, I love the way that things work out. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern, which has a range of 120 feet and a 30-foot cube right on top of that ass bag. Place measure template. So I've got to. And then I'm going to use my once daily disadvantage.
I'll be right back. I gotta go to the wrist.
I do not need to make that save as she is immune to the charmed condition. So you unleash this cacophony of hypnotic, colorful light, and the hag stands at the center of the swirling designs and just cackles.
I'm done.
I'm sorry, bud. That your turn?
Yep, that's what I meant by I'm done.
Okay. I thought you were like fuck this.
Both.
Alright, she's gonna let go of her moonbeam. She is going to. She is going to. She'll move 40 feet to be standing on this sun symbol over here. And then she is going to. She is going to cast Magic Missile. So the hag lets loose 3 magic bolts of purple light that fly directly at Graveheart. Dealing 9 damages in total as they all slam into them.
Wouldn't it be 11?
I might have. What do I got? 5.
4 and 2.
Yep, you are correct. I don't know where my math was. But yeah. And that will be the hag's turn, and then as she ends her turn, she's going to use one of her legendary actions.
To die.
So as the hag ends her turn, she sort of like motions at the crowd, and the crowd like lets off this cacophonous chant, and everything sort of like amplifies as the whole of the tent just booms, and everybody's gonna have to make a Constitution save.
Hey, that's one of my high scores.
Wait a
And it sucks when the dice just bounce off the side of the screen.
Alright, Graveheart makes the save, so Graveheart only takes 4 damage. Everybody else takes 9 thunder damage as the crowd booms around you.
Could I possibly use absorb elements on this, or is this not that type of...
You absolutely can if absorb elements allows you to absorb thunder damage.
It just says this spell captures the sum of incoming energy. Let me see. Elemental damage. Let's see. Wait, no. Go away. Stop that. Absorb elemental effect. I'm just throwing it up really quick to see if it doesn't specify. Okay. Lightning. Oh no. Acid, cold,
Yeah,
fire,
buddy.
lightning, poison. Okay.
Thunder's an option.
Awesome. So I'm going to. Since it's a reaction, can I only use it at first level?
If it's got the ability to be upcast, you can upcast it, but it takes your reaction. So that means that you don't have another reaction for the rest of the round. So, like, if somebody runs past you in combat or something, like...
Yeah. I'm gonna cast it at a second level just so I can do 2d6. Second level. There we go. I don't see it rolling dice, so I guess I got to do that.
It's weird how some of this shit works.
R 2d6. 2d6. I absorb 5.
Alright, so it was 9 damage, so half of not, or 5 off of 9 makes it so you only take
So
4
4.
damage. And then I believe you can apply it to an attack.
Yeah, my next attack.
Cool.
I don't. It's that. This
It
freaking
should-
thing reminding me that it didn't work. It's gonna. This thing reminding me that my spell didn't work.
Well, so the concentration thing coming up is just because I believe, does it take concentration to hold? I don't know. Let me check.
Yeah, it takes concentration for the hypnotic pattern.
Yeah, and you took damage, so.
Well,
But is it even useful?
no, that's why I'm just gonna let it go. She's immune to it.
The charm never bothered her anyway? Yes, I went there.
But yeah, so that'll make it Graveheart's turn.
I'm also thinking the music that needs to be playing right now is Thunderstruck. That was not 80 feet. What the heck happened?
Yeah.
35. 55.
When Valen said BRB and the camera moved, it might have funked something up.
40. 65. 77.
I am back quick, by the way.
And that will be my turn since I have no bonus action things that would work here.
Alrighty. Valen, your turn.
Good. She's gonna draw out her short bow. Takes aim. Yeah, she takes aim at the hag and she shoots. And because I still have radiant soul, so she gets some radiant damage with her.
Did you want to move closer first?
She did.
Oh.
Yeah, I moved 40 feet.
That's gonna miss. It would have been a disadvantage as well because you're over the regular range.
Like 80 feet to 300 something.
Yeah, so 80 feet is your standard range. So if you're within 80 feet, you have a normal attack roll. And then between 80 and 320, you have it at disadvantage.
Okay.
Because 300...
With a set it on there.
That's just how ranged weapons work. It's saying it with the 80, 320. So 80 is your standard range. So you want to usually make sure that you're attacking with a short bow within 80 feet. Between 80 and 320, you can still do it, but it'll be at disadvantage. Beyond that, you can't hit. So as you go to shoot an arrow from your short bow at the hag, it sort of like fizzles out on the way there and lands on the ground. Did you have a bonus action you wanted to do it on?
Alright. Yeah. Double checking something. No, that would be BA. Wait. How much does a potion of supreme healing heal for again?
Supreme healing is 10d4 plus 20.
Or 20. I can't think that too much like that right now. Yeah, bonus action. She's gonna cast mass healing word. Yes, at third level for her and anyone within 60 feet of her.
I believe upcasting that does not improve the amount it heals, just so you know. When you cast this spell using a spot higher... Oh, it does. It increases 1d4 for every level above third. Cool. And then the range is 60 feet. So everybody within 60 feet can take the healing on that. So go ahead and roll.
Please.
Looks like it's just Valin and Onakur.
Yep.
Well, horse poop.
Man, I gotta throw big maps at you guys all more often, huh? Alright,
No.
Mika, you are up.
Okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and continue to try to take out this horse thingy because
definitely hits.
It all
Damn.
And as that arrow flies through the machinery of the carousel horse, it explodes. Not in like a way that would damage anyone around it, but like it clearly ceases to function as it falls to a pile of metal and gears on the floor.
Nice. I kind of celebrate in my own little world over here. And then I guess I take aim and I shoot the hat.
All right. $17 does not hit.
Okay.
So as you shoot at the Toymaker hag, you think that the arrow is going to connect, and it sort of like flies through her cloak in a gap where like she's not at. Anything else from Mika?
That'd be the. I say cats instead of rats because and then and that'll end my turn.
So, for Valin's mass healing word, she just cast it at that one level, right? Just at the first level? Or second level? Or did she upcast it?
She cast what was rolled for the heal.
7.
You and her both were able to heal.
Okay. I was making sure because y'all were talking about upcasting, so I wasn't sure if she meant to upcast it.
I believe she said she cast it at third, and upcasting would be above third.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So if she had rolled it higher, she would have rolled more.
Okay.
So, good call. Alrighty.
I'm doing quick math. There we go.
I feel it. After Mika, we come back to Anakur.
Let's see something. That's what I thought. I am going to use my action to dash, and I'm going to sprint like one of those crazy river lizards straight towards this hag. And then, as a bonus action, I'm gonna crack a healing potion in my mouth.
Right on.
I'm gonna pop a potion of greater healing.
Make sure not to click apply on that. It looks like Mika's your target.
I shouldn't
Oh
have
no,
anybody
that's
on
for
my
me.
target.
I have her highlighted. Whoa, fucking Foundry.
I was like, I don't have anybody targeted.
Crackhead.
59 health now. Alright, that puts me back nearly towards tip-top shape. And on that note, I'm gonna end my turn.
Alrighty. As you end your turn, the hag will use her cacophonous crowd legendary action one more time. Into a raucous roar. Everybody go ahead and give me Constitution saves.
Dang it. I don't have advantage on that, do I? Let me check D&D Beyond. For dex checks. Wait a minute, could I see the turning of the ground coming earlier? Oh, was it an effect I could see? That's my question.
I suppose so.
So I should have had
Advantage?
yes. That's the one issue I found with Foundry.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I know as like a gnoll, I had advantage on Constitution against like poison and stuff, so I didn't know what Barbarian got as a base.
Advantage on dexterity against effects I can see while not blinded, etc., etc., etc.
Yeah, I'd imagine you'd see the floor moving.
So now I know if it happens again, I have advantage.
Yeah, I guess we'll argue that you were surprised the first time. I don't know.
I sneezed as it happened.
Something funky. But yeah, anybody who does not make a DC 17 Constitution save, you take 7 damage. Anyone who does make that save, you will take 3. Looks like Mika is the only one that made it. That'll make it her turn. Her legendary actions reset. She is going to close the distance with Graveheart.
That doesn't sound good. I would like to squawk at her.
Hot damn. Alright, so she fucking comes up on Graveheart, goes to swing, and just Graveheart just like sidesteps it and squawks in her fucking face, and then she like goes to claw him once with one claw. The like claw comes back after the miss, unless 18 hits. Does 18 hit you?
18 does hit.
Cutting words.
I need some bracers.
Cutting words.
Okay. So is that a reroll?
No, I'm minus my bardic inspiration die from it.
All right, give me that roll.
Subtraction roll.
A 4.
-9. That's
Oh,
an
yeah.
11.
So she goes and almost hits with the follow-up claw, and then Anna Kerr's like,
Get bent, hag.
and she sort of like looks, and as she looks, she leans too far forward and misses, and then she comes back to hit with the other claw as she like throws the staff deftly from one hand to another, and Graveheart just like lifts a leg, and she like swings underneath their leg, and that's the hag's turn.
Nice.
Graveheart, your retort.
I am going to squawk again. Only this time it is in anger and rage. Then I'm gonna super quick check my animal abilities.
Oh, I'll also point something out. If you're all in the encounter window, I believe you can see who's bloodied from the encounter window.
Oh, I can use dash as a bonus action on my turn because of eagle.
Very cool.
So I am going to swing with crow because that's the only weapon I can use.
That's a hit.
And it did not give me the option to roll the attack.
Your bonus right now is a +10 for damage.
Woo-hoo.
For your extra damage.
Where do I get the damage roll? It's not showing up for me.
Let's see. There you go. Attack at the top.
Oh. Situational bonus +10. Nope, +7.
Yeah, it starts as a +7. You've consumed 3 souls, so it's a +10.
Oh, so it's a +10 on top of the plus. Okay. I know how to math.
Also, make sure not to use the charges on it. So when you go to swing it, don't use your charges, because that's how I'm keeping track of your damage bonus.
Oh, oops. I need to add charges back then?
Don't worry, I got it.
2 of them?
Yeah, I got it set back to 10. All right, you swing Crow across the front of the hag, and as you rend flesh from the front of her, she goes, "You, a descendant of Kazumi?"
What? I look to Crow, I look back to her, and I went, no, whatever. And then I swing again. Ooh, probably not gonna hit.
Nope, sadly.
Oh well, you saggy tit bag.
She just hisses at you. If that's all for Graveheart, we are on to Valin.
It is. I have not been dropping my glasses, but for some reason they're cracking.
That's not good.
Not the lenses. Not the lenses, the frame. Oh, I should have
Think
one
here.
more rage, according to my character sheet. Sorry.
Alright, looks like Anakur, Graveheart, and Valin all heal 17 damage from Cure Wounds.
Well, I'll end my turn.
Mika, you are up. I don't know if you are muted or not. I'm not hearing anything from you, Mika. Looks like she dropped. Maybe she's rejoined.
It's possible their internet also wobbled out.
Welcome back.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Well, I cast Goodberry, and then I ate all 10 to give myself some hit points.
So you
And
heal.
then I'm going to shoot my bow at the hag.
Hello?
Hi, Alpha.
Can you?
Both Discord and Foundry just poop. Did it happen to anyone else?
Marky was having issues for a second too. Looking at Goodberry. So it's a bonus action to eat the berries. Is it an action to cast the spell?
Yes.
Yeah, it says underneath for the stuff, it says action, 24 hours, self, voice, semantic, sound, movement.
Yeah, so I mean, I'm fine with you, like, eaten all the berries in a handful if you want to do that, but then that would be your action to cast the spell. If you want to change that, I'm cool with that too, though.
Oh, okay, 2 attacks, an action. Okay, that's fine. We'll go with, I want the good berry, so that's
Okay.
good.
Sounds good. That will bring us back to Anakur then, unless Mika wanted to move or something.
Okay, I'm done.
Right on. Anakur, you're up.
Good. I just need to double check something. Gotta scroll. Going back to my. What do I want to do here? That's a good question. Is it safe to assume that I wasted my charge of my pick because I tried to use the hypnotic pattern?
I will say, since it had no effect and there was no way for you to get your advantage, that it wouldn't have used the charge.
Okay. Since that is the case, that gives me some fleeting hope. I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter on her, and that one is a Wisdom saving throw, and it doesn't charm, so meh.
My fucking Foundry really loves to make me Mika for some reason.
Yep, and I've lost the ability to see where my character is. I have to zoom out.
My bad.
You're good. Yeah, I can't see how... I know I'm within like 35 feet, but I can't read anything because I had to zoom out a mile. Ah! 30
Rose,
feet,
I guess
cool.
you could tell Foundry that it to stop stealing Mika's identity for you.
Yeah.
Technically, I control everybody, so you know.
Okay,
I have to
God.
make a DC 15 saving throw, but I'm gonna do my Soul Piercer, so it's at disadvantage.
Alright, let's see. We have immunity to charm, exhaustion, no incapacitate or prone. Right on. Okay, so the Toymaker will fall prone and become incapacitated. At the end of each of its turns, or when it takes damage, it can make another saving throw to try and fix it. But for now, as Anakur, what are you playing? Your harp?
Yeah.
So Anakur strums.
The only instrument I have. I gave my other two away.
Well, you have a pan flute.
Yeah, but I'm not attuned to it yet. So I'm not gonna.
So Anakur strums on his harp, and the spell's magic fills the hag with such humorous mirth that she falls to the floor, cackling as the crowd sort of quiets down a little bit. But
And
she immediately
that'll be my turn.
uses the second out of her 3 legendary resistances and sort of chuckles it off. Because I forgot she had that.
So that's 2 legendary resistances. I wonder how many more she has.
I said 2 out of 3. You're almost there.
Anakur is gonna consider jumping in front of
We
one of
just
the
need to
horses
discover
and
the
then
last
return.
one.
As Anakur ends his turn, she will use one of her legendary actions to get the crowd going again. As she stands up from the laughter, the crowd cheers ravenously. Everybody give me a con save!
Oh, wrong page. Succeed. Oh. Stuck a chicken liver. Mika.
Everybody takes 5 thunder damage. Mika takes 2. Then it is the hag's turn. Her legendary actions reset. And she is going to attempt to engage in combat with Graveheart again.
Dang it. So that's 6 damage. Why did it take
I think
me
it took,
down to 80?
I think it took the full amount off. So if you want to bring it up by 6. So we have figured out that Foundry also doesn't track your rage state. Awesome. Wait, do you have the rage condition on?
I clicked it. It went to 0. How do I turn conditions on?
In your features
There.
or effects tab.
I put it on you for now.
Okay.
Did it do it right that time?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
It only took 8 off.
Well, at least that's a little bit less work for us. Alright, so this time...
It took 10 off the last time?
What the fuck? That should have been half of 17. 16 would be 8. 8?
So
Give
plus
yourself
2.
2. But yeah, so this time the hag conks Graveheart against the side of the skull with her staff, and then slashes back and forth, passing the staff hand to hand as she does so. Sort of ripping him up in the process, or them up in the process. And that will be her turn. As her turn ends, she will use a legendary reaction to get the crowd cheering again. Give me them con saves, baby.
I want to yell, "That's not your purse. I don't know you." As my reaction, and then kick her. God.
You certainly made the save.
My God.
You should have been a thunder dragon.
I'm gonna use absorb elements again.
Alright. Anybody who made the save will take 6. Anybody who doesn't takes 12. DC was 17. Con.
So I take 9.
Very cool. And I don't think I got one from Mika.
I'm sorry. What was I supposed to roll?
Constitution save. DC 17.
What am I? Oh my god. I wish it would break my concentration if you legendary resisted.
Dang it.
There you go, bro. Alright, so 12 thunder damage. I will say, Mika is looking very rough over there. Graveheart, you're up.
Sorry, had to BRB for a second. I'm back now, though.
You're all good. It's your turn.
Yes, I am going to do what I do best and attempt to hit her. I do not want to use the ability. How do I get around using the ability?
There should be a check thing that says use charge.
Oh. Oh, there we go. You sorry piece of poop. Well, here I go again.
Down hits. Very nice. I also forgot to take your 10 off the last time you hit, so there'll be an extra 20 damage on top.
Woohoo!
You guys have done more than I thought. Anything else for Graveheart?
Graveheart is going to just go, "You're going down."
Right on. That'll make it Valin's turn. Looks like Valin's scoping out the field. You might be muted. We aren't hearing nothing from you.
Yeah, I muted myself. I just I needed time to think. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. Alright, Lynn, she draws her short bow again, takes aim at the hag.
That one's gonna miss.
And then Mika is within 60 feet, so the bonus action, third level mass healing word.
Very nice. Everyone heals 8 damage.
Eight damage.
She just like looks at the hag with pity.
The hag looks at you as you're looking at her, and she just cackles in return. If that's all for Valin, that brings us to Mika.
Absolutely stupid. Can you hear me?
Yes'm.
Okay. Wasn't working for a second. That would be lag. I was like,
It's all good. Just let us know what you want to do as soon as you can. That certainly comes
out
across.
really hard.
Fuck yeah, that hits. Solid hit as one of Mika's arrows just slams into the hag's shoulder. That one hits too. Another arrow slams into the hag. Anything else for Mika?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a movement.
Okie dokie. And it is a bonus action if you want to consume a potion at some point too, just so you know. I don't know if you noted it, but I did say at the beginning of combat, everybody in the party got an extra potion of supreme healing in their bag they didn't have before.
Like, did you add it to our bag, or was it like we have to add one to the bag?
I didn't add it, but you all can.
Okay, then I need to do that because I thought it was.
Nope, my bad. That's why I was double checking though.
Okay, so. How do I? I don't know how to add items.
Here, I'll just do it.
Okay. Thank you, DM.
I forgot to pop in instead of close it instead of popping in.
I have a very quick clerical question. Does your scythe have range to it?
Yeah.
Okay. I was just making sure because your character's 10 feet up, and if it didn't, he would have had to be lower.
10 feet.
There, you should all have your new fancy potions in your bag.
Oh. I was gonna add mine.
I just did it real
Well,
quick.
thank you.
All right, thank you. I will end my turn.
Okie dokie. With Mika's turn ended, that'll bring us back to the beginning of the round, and on occur.
Oh boy. Am I sick and tired of this stupid hag.
Only it's saying my scythe only has 5 feet. Scythes usually have 10. I could have sworn.
Is that in the description that I wrote?
That's what it shows on the dill.
It might be because I based it. The base weapon I used is a scimitar. Just go off of what we agreed on, so you can hit someone that's a 5 foot, like with a 5 foot gap.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I was just asking because he was 10, or they're 10 feet up, and I just wanted to make sure that the attacks that have been going on have been able to be going on. Also, I don't think does that hag... Oh yeah, quarterstaffs have a little bit of range.
Yeah, she
Yeah,
also has a fly speed.
Rude. Is what that is. Alright. Oh boy, am I...
I should be better at keeping track of shit. My bad.
I don't trust that this thing might not have any chicanery up its pockets, so I'm going to cast a Starry Wisp at that, making sure I target, and then Starry Wisp. Come on. And roll.
Is that against the hag?
Yeah.
A 16 does not hit.
Well. No, end my turn.
Alrighty. As Onakur ends his turn, there's going to be another roar from the crowd. Everybody get your con saves ready for me.
I'm a biscuit.
That was rough.
Critical fail.
We got a 9 to Graveheart, 4 to Onakur, 4 to Valin, and then a save from Mika. So that's only 4 damage to Mika. Alright, that makes it the Hag's turn. The Hag's gonna do her attack shit. And Foundry freaked out on me for a sec there. That was weird. What the fuck is going on? I like clicked Graveheart and the entire screen went black.
You seem to have fallen for his trap card.
One sec, I'm gonna reload real quick because my shit's all fucky.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
Meet you. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. Alright, that fixed it at least. Wait, what the fuck?
Are we taking a short break?
I think everybody else, other than you and I think Anakura and Mika both needed to use the restroom, so I was just getting my Toymaker stuff out of the way. I don't remember making this a 2d8.
I am back from P. Before the damage of the second claw, can I roll my last cutting words?
Yeah.
Okay. I want to try to, because that's 2 hits. This is gonna be rolling against the 21, because I'll say that since you already rolled the damage for the first one. Where's my cutting word? Under
Where?
features. Yes, it is.
Oh.
Usability.
Where's the...
Track roll.
Oh.
-8.
That takes it below, if I'm remembering correctly.
Nice.
Okay. And then I don't know what happened. I don't know if I did a scroll wheel somewhere at some point or something, but her claw is supposed to be 2d4, not 2d8. So I'm gonna re-roll the damage on that, and that's you know, homebrew.
Rose is making us play in hard mode.
Oh wait. 1 second. 1 second.
I love you, Rose.
Crap. I can't use cutting words. They're immune to being charmed.
Well, damn.
Well, you know, Oniker's really quickly gonna figure out how to make a noose. Well, I can't have used those, so that's
I don't
too.
see where there's a hanging tree. Okay, they need to do something different for the bloodied condition.
I,
White drippy fluid.
Oh, because it's white? Jeez. Yeah, so I mean, at least you get your 2 charges or slots or whatever back.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Alright, the Toymaker has taken her
back.
turn. So we are back to Graveheart.
I am going to chug my potion. As soon as I find it again. Here we go. Whoa my whoa.
Oh, yeah. And that right there is why you worship Vindane.
I hope it did not heal her because I've got her targeted.
Well, when you
force
clicked
feed
it,
a potion to your enemy.
when you clicked it, your bloodied condition came off. So I'm assuming it went on you.
That phrasing with how the bloody condition looked isn't great.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the upper left hand of Mika's token. Alright, so potion quaffed. Did you want to do anything with your actions?
Yes, I'm going to kill a bitch.
Thought as much.
I'm assuming that hit.
Just barely misses.
What? That's not your purse. I don't know you.
I'm just throwing this up because I forgot to hit this when I used it.
Son of a...
Damn. Damn.
If as a reaction I could give you a pep talk, I would, bro.
I am going to use... Oh, wait, I've already used my bonus action. I have not used my move action. I'm going to fly 10 feet away. And she has disadvantage on any attacks of opportunity she tries to use against me. And she still forking hits.
She bonks you as you fly.
I love being fundamentally useless as a bard.
Alright, anything else, Graveheart?
That is everything I can do.
Valin, you are up.
Okay, there we go. Alright. Lynn, she moves 10 feet to make sure everyone is within 30 feet of her as she casts Bless at 4th level. Get
So okay. So
Yeah.
when you
There's
cast,
that on there.
if you cast it, okay. So at first level, you can target 3 creatures. At any level above second, you can target an additional creature. So you would only,
Yep.
so you'd only have to cast it at second level to get all 4 of you. Are you sure you want to use your 4th level spell slot on that? Because it will give you no benefit.
Even with like concentration.
Yeah, no, it
It-
won't.
All right. Yeah, I'll do it at second level then.
Okay, cool. But yeah, you will
Thank you
all.
for making sure with me on that, hon.
Yeah, I mean that's what I'm here for as the DM.
Mhm.
We are all
And
blessed.
as like the spell has been cast, she motions to Mika to get closer within arm's reach of her.
Worth noting, you are still 20 feet in the air.
Yeah, I know that.
Mika cannot fly.
No, I'll have to come down to her.
Yeah,
Mika can be thrown.
With balloons like, yep.
have you used your movement for the turn? Because you have 40 feet of movement, so
Yeah.
if you've used
Oh
all.
wait. I like. 1 sec. Sorry.
You're all good.
20 feet up in the 20 feet up in the air. I move down 10, 20 feet, and I'll be up 10 feet. Oh yeah, I gotta figure out for the. Actually, Valan will no, she'll stay in the air for now.
Okay. All right. If that's the end of your turn, that'll bring us to Mika.
I will move closer. And I'm going to I think I'm not well. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. Okay, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna use my bow to shoot instead of healing. Okay.
That definitely hit. Solid hit, solid hit. That one doesn't hit, sadly. Even with all that bonus on top.
All right. That'll end
Fucking,
my turn.
fucking +4, +4, +1, +2, +1d4. Rangers do be hitting. Alright, that makes it Anakur's turn.
I want to throttle this stupid. Oh my god. Well. I think I might have gotten a chuckle out of you before. Let's try this again. And I'm going to cast Toss's Hideous Laughter again.
That was a pretty funny joke.
She cackles as she burns her last legendary resistance.
God, when I get my hands on you, Ricky. Yeah, keep chuckling it up now. As a bonus action, I'm going to give Mika Bardic Inspiration.
You're at a D10, right?
Yep.
Alright. And at the end of your turn, the hag is going to... Frickety frick frick frick. I mean, she's going to use her legendary action at the end of your turn since it refreshes on her turn anyway. So, everybody go ahead and give me the con saves. Looking for 4 con saves. So, anyone who got 17 or above is going to take 6 damage, and anyone who failed takes 13. A hag flies down to Anakur and begins doing the wacky wacky against Anakur.
I'm from somewhere deep within the void. Don't let her beat you off.
Ha! Ha!
Your claws ain't very sharp now, are they?
I'm just
So-
dodging. I've had enough of her shit.
Here's what I picture happening here. Is like she floats down all badass next to Anakur. She goes to fucking swing the staff. Anakur like in his clown outfit still, like leans to one side on one leg as the staff just biffs. She goes to swing up, trying to hit him while he's being all smooth, and he teeters onto the other foot. And then she goes to swing across, and he ducks down. And then he just fucking mocks her.
I've seen better aim. I've seen better aim from Mika at the dunk tank.
Hey,
Don't worry, Mika. I still love you.
With her turn biffed hard, that brings us to Graveheart.
Braveheart is going to fly down behind her and land. And do what Graveheart do best. And hopefully not whiff this time.
I was going to say, remember you got advantage, but that definitely hits.
Oh, yeah. just because I couldn't pass up the opportunity.
Nat 20. That's a critical.
Fuck yeah. Roll damage and then we'll add max on top.
Yeah, keep going.
So 12, 15, 20, or 18 for max damage. So he was one off of max with his roll. Nice.
Well, I used the crit damage roll feature, so maybe subtract 3 from that and then add max?
Yeah, I was gonna say, what's your strength bonus? Is that a +3?
It is a +2. My dexterity bonus is +3.
Oh, that's why. Okay. So that's the one that we only calculate once. So that's 15. So that would make it 32 plus 20. So like you swing Crow and like unintentionally you like flourish the scythe. It like spins around your hand like you're one of those drummers spinning their drumstick, and then like the crow mouth opens up and chomps the hag solid, and she takes 52 damage.
Is she bloody yet?
Does she need to be put into a nursing home?
She is indeed now bloodied.
She's a hag. She's needed to be put into a nursing home since she was born. They're just born.
Anything else for Graveheart?
That will be my turn.
Alright, Valin, you are up. Remember, you are concentrating on a spell.
Yeah, has been a little needy all night. Alright, Valin, she is gonna use one of her channel divinity, and she looks at Mika, and like, let's say, like, she sprinkles some like holy water onto her.
On the Mika?
Yeah, on Mika.
What? Why?
I don't know. Just trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, restore hit points equal to 5 times your cleric level.
Yeah.
She can divide it among creatures within range, or just give it all to one.
So, Valin pours this holy water over you, Mika.
One second. It can only it can't restore more than half maximum hit points.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it says this feature can restore a creature to no more than half of its hit point maximum.
35, 30. Half of Mika's hit points is 37. So.
Okay, so Mika get that, and then give the rest to Graveheart.
I don't know how low he is, or they are.
Okay. I don't know. Does it?
It'll just fizzle out the rest, I guess.
Or what's my health? 32 out of 53.
Yeah.
Graveheart would be too far away.
Oh, but yeah, I forgot they're the distance. Sorry, the first time I'm using Preserve Life.
You're good. You know, that's fine.
I guess, technically you are a creature within 30 feet of you.
Yep.
So yeah,
Only if you allow it, Rose.
you'd be healing 13 health to yourself.
Okay, thank you. And that'll end my turn, because that is... Oh, wait, no, it's an action. Okay, it's an action, not a spell. Oh, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, so that would take your action. You'd still have the ability to use a bonus action and a move.
Yep. As a bonus action, Merlin's gonna cast that onto her Arin's arm.
That would remove your bless. As that's a concentration.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody would lose the blessing that you gave them.
Okay.
I would recommend not doing that. You could, however, because it's a bonus action, you could use Healing Word.
Yeah.
So there you go.
There we go, guys, for everyone.
That was Cure Wounds, which I do not believe is a bonus action. I believe that's an action.
Okay. Cleo, I'm... Sorry for if I'm being loud.
Nope. Are you going to use the other one? The Healing Word?
Yes. There we go.
There you go. So yeah, everybody heals 7 HP. That one's a bonus action because it's small. And then did you want to move it all?
Yeah. Yep. Gonna move to be right above Braveheart. That okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, I can do that.
Alright, that brings us to Mika.
I will make my movement. And I will stab her.
That's a hit. Nice. And then you should have a second attack as well. See, Valin, it's good you held on to that bless.
Goodness.
So that one hits too. So Mika runs up and starts slashing at the hag's legs, dealing all sorts of cuts down there. Anything else, Mika?
No, that'll be my.
Anakur, you are up.
Well, it's time to get swifty. Well, I'm gonna use a gift from a friend, and I'm going to hit her with my Fenrir Claw.
Are we flanking?
Anakur would be flanking with Graveheart.
So I have advantage on this.
Indeed. Definitely is.
Well. Well, that'll be the end of my turn.
She gives you a little clap for your attack, and then tries to bonk you on the head with her staff.
Rude. Yeah.
And she'll make 2 claw swipes at you. As she just starts tearing Anakur apart in front of you all.
I'm gonna spit out a mouthful of blood. I ain't hear no bell.
And that brings us to Graveheart. I may have, zoned out there for a second. My bad.
I'm pretty sure the 2 16s I rolled for my advantage, either one of them hit.
Oh, yeah. 26 definitely hit.
For minimum damage. Dang
Definitely
that.
hits, too.
It need to be 1 higher. Maximum damage. Oh, wow. That's
She's starting to sway a little bit.
17, 22, 39 damage this turn.
Yeah, those were some solid hits. As Graveheart's just slashing back and forth with this scythe. Anything else?
No. I don't think I have any bonus actions.
Alrighty, Valin, you are currently flying right above Graveheart.
He's gonna. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Thought. Okay.
Yeah, if you landed to the right of her, you'd be flanking with Mika.
Yeah, I just realized that I cannot fly up to be above the hag while trying to be within 5 feet of everybody. That's not possible.
Yeah, and
Alright.
you wouldn't give flanking if you were flying overhead.
Yeah. Alright. So Valin, she is gonna move over here and she's gonna gracefully land on the ground, and as she does, uh, the healing light of her god Titan comes through with one more round of preserved life.
Alright, who all are you pumping that into?
Uh, the majority into Oniker, the rest into Graveheart.
So to take me to half, so because I have 63 health. What would half of 63 be?
31. So you could get
31.
31. So that
So
would put you...
I only need 16 health then.
Choose a creature and divide those hit points among them. This feature can restore a creature no more than half of its hit point max. Oh, okay. I misunderstood. Okay, so how much was that?
I healed 16.
Okay, so you put 16 into Oniker.
And so now that's 34 left, but I don't know if anybody's below half.
34 is less than half of my hit point.
It can only restore you to half of your hit point total.
Oh, then I cannot take any.
Not be able to take that, but the bonus action, you'll definitely take some healing from Mass Healing Word at 3rd level. I could roll that for 3rd, right? No, I did. I rolled that for. Oh wait, no, I'm out of 3rd. I'm 4th. Brain.
Oh, so it goes up to 2d4. Okay.
So
And
yeah,
we got
everyone,
38. Yep.
everyone will
I'm at
heal
30.
7. Alright, Mika, you are up and you are flanking now.
This hag is just getting jumped.
I mean, she was kind of rocking your shit for a sec.
A sec this entire match. I don't know which match you've been watching.
Hey, in a way, would you say that our party is playing a game of Kagome with her? Oh wait, no.
I don't know what that is. I would say that this is the role-playing equivalent of that meme of call an ambulance, but not for me.
Call an ambulance, but not for me. But not for me.
Alright.
As I pull out the mythical gat.
Mika's up. Definitely hit. Solid hit. That'll also hit. As the hag cackles as you cut up her legs, she sort of like coughs some blood out from underneath her mask. Anything else for Mika?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, on a curse.
Take her down. Town.
Hmm. I'm gonna make another attack with Fenrir's claw. At advantage.
My husband's claw. His name is Fenrir.
That's
And
a hit.
damage.
As you
And
just sort
then
of
as a
go ahead.
oh no, you're good. I was just gonna say as a bonus action. Let me see. If you there's where is it?
We're all standing around playing Haggy Sack.
I am going
Oh
to
my god.
cast Healing Word at the 3rd level. Taking a letter out of Valin's book here.
Everybody kick the one in the middle.
Ooh, 13 to everyone.
Let's bully the hag.
Is it mass healing word or regular healing word?
Oh, it's just healing. It's a single target, isn't it? Yep.
Yeah.
Yep, creature of your choice. And actually, I was going to. Let's see. Yeah, I'll do it on myself.
Alright. Get everybody all excited that you're healing them.
Hey, you know what? I gotta make jokes at everyone's expense sometimes. And then that'll be my turn.
As you have all surrounded her and just been beating down on her, and she's clearly like on the edge right now, she's gonna take a knee and she's gonna just say, I yield.
Can I, is she fibbing? Can I roll to
Go
see
ahead.
if she's
Go ahead.
BSing?
Go ahead, give me the insight if you want to see if she's BSing.
Alright.
And like as this is happening, the entirety of the crowd just sort of like
Nat 20.
quiets.
Rolled a nat 20.
Yeah, for sure. You know that she's not lying. She knows her options now are either I continue to fight and I die, or I yield. I don't think she probably doesn't know what that means for her, but she is attempting to yield.
She means it. No funny business.
Mika, she's been fucking you all up. She doesn't mean it.
Do I need to make a will saving throw? Or something to keep the scythe from scything?
No, she's not close enough to death for it to eat her at the moment, outside of your control. But it's your turn, if you would like to attack.
Hmm. I'm chaotic, but I'm
I
not
don't
evil.
trust her.
Lynn wanted us to spare her.
Only for you.
Aw.
I will go ahead and not attack.
Okay, we can fast track this. Does anybody want to attack, or are you going to let her yield?
We're gonna let it yield.
Or
I think.
Yeah.
All right. As you allow her to yield, she just sort of lets everything slip, and the rainbow colors of the circus around you, the charming curse of the circus, it all sort of starts to melt away. Everything sort of feels like you're coming out of an intoxicated whir as the world sort of spins around you back to reality, and you kind of feel a little bit hungover, maybe not like oh the noise, but like oh my head kind of hurts. Like I feel like I had a few too many the other. So like
I've done enough partying to know what this feels like.
yeah, you just all feel a little rough after everything. But the hag now sits before you all on a knee as copies of the people in the crowd begin to disappear, and then you just see a few very sleepy looking cat folk who immediately fall over and pass out.
Because she yielded, Bolin is gonna use healing hands on her to heal her a little bit. If she'll accept it.
Braveheart is going to look at you like, the fuck?
She'll definitely accept.
Hey, we
Roll for initiative.
maybe it's an enemy, but that doesn't mean she doesn't deserve kindness.
She's just gonna kind of look up at you and go, "Why though? I don't."
Because you did a good job protecting Orin the first time around. You did what you were supposed to do.
I am so sorry to hear like you've been so lonely without her.
She sort of falls to the ground, quiet. She's like very much like caked in wounds from you all, and she's just sort of like staring at her hands. I thought I had more time. I thought I could
That's
make
the thing.
more time.
That's the thing about time. No one really has control over it. You can't make more. You can't buy more. All you can do is cherish the time that you had and the time that you spent.
Unless it's tea time, and then you can have as many as you want.
She looks to each of you. Are you going to take her away?
We have to.
We're going to protect her.
We were sent on a mission, and we fully intend to honor it.
And besides, the girl the Orin that you raised, that Orin isn't the same child that we have here. This is a this is a rebirth, and she has a different mission. She has a different story to be told than before.
The Orin that you raised and took care of the first time around. She's now Titan now. She's been reborn.
Who sent you?
Vindane.
Ah, the Chaos God.
Surely you know he loves her.
Yeah.
And I think Sylph helped a bit too.
Well, if you need to take her, she'll be in her house. I built her a home to the west of the circus. And she's still just sort of like staring at her hands. Her like staff is on the ground in front of her.
You know, I think every once in a while we probably could send an update saying that she's okay.
Maybe just tell her to check in every now and then.
Sure, why not?
First.
On another matter though, you got to do something about these cat people. This village, you can't stay here anymore if you're going to be forcing them into indentured servitude.
They all signed contracts. I
highly doubt it was willing.
I gave them immortality and they worked for me. They all got to pick their jobs and what they did. And the ones that didn't like it, they left for the volcano.
The conditions of this circus and the attitude of your employees would deem that they were not treated to a fair, time off. They seem to be extremely tired. I understand they may have signed a contract whether or not it was willing for immortality, but they need a break.
Yeah, we're going to form a union.
Well, normally they would have. Time would have flowed normally. It was You all know where you are, right?
Underneath the Weald.
Well, technically, I suppose. This is the Deep Fae, the realm of the fairies. Time responds to emotions and feelings, and my desire to hold Arin here warped the reality around us. Normally, I swear, all of these people get normal breaks. They work normal hours. I don't think any of them even noticed that they were working as long as they were. Just like you didn't realize that you were all spending as much time here as you did.
How much time exactly?
And how
Years?
does time affect outside of the Deep Bay?
Well, I'd imagine that what you experienced was a time condensing. So, I'd imagine that it was probably around a month that you all spent here. As for how much time spent that was outside of the Fae, it's hard to tell sometimes.
I mean, it'd be safe to assume that it wasn't 3 years because I still don't have my my Bia abilities back.
And none of us have physically aged. She like puts her hand on her forehead and rubs it and discreetly trying to feel lines.
You're not wrinkly.
I think the only one who was truly
Yeah,
affected.
about.
I think the one who was truly affected the most by the time condensation would have been me and Arin. Like I said, we had enough time that I built her a house off to the west. I spent plenty of time with her there. In fact, she is an adult now.
Is there anything? Is there any information we should know, or that we could say to her that she'll know that we're trustworthy? Considering last time, we saw her when she was a baby, and thus she didn't have any core
Last time we
memories.
saw her was a preteen.
Well, she talks about you all the time, so she knows about you all somehow.
The last time we saw her was as a preteen, and she called us mean for ruining her fun.
Well, she expressed to me many times that she wanted you all to stay here, as much as she seemed to want to stay here. But I don't think that that's right for her either now as well.
Wait, I
Perhaps-
just got a really good idea. How about we all go to see her? You included. Sorry, I don't know your name, and it'd be rude now to keep calling you Hag.
My name. How long has it
What's
been?
in a name?
She just as she's like chuckling, she like looks up towards the top of the tent. I was known as Rafflacera.
Alright, Raph.
What's Sarah?
Oh, now we're being polite to the hag. Oh. My bad while I still clean the blood out of my mouth.
Show kindness to others, and you shall get kindness in return.
All I've gotten from this woman is trauma.
Hey, don't worry. We can talk. We can talk it out.
I'm in the group of the only reason why she's alive is because you asked.
Lynn just goes over to Onaker and just gives him a hug as a thank you for his mercy.
Yeah, don't go thanking me yet. I'm not sure she's not gonna pull any fucky business. Let's go pick up our now adult child.
So we missed the awkward teenage years.
Well, probably a good thing.
All right. As you all begin to head west, you cross a bridge on the far side of the circus grounds. It's a small bridge made out of stone. The river seems to glow underneath and illuminate the underside of the bridge, and it looks like a half moon as you walk over into just a completely incandescent field of neon colors in a sort of dreamy vaporwave sort of style. Colors seem to drift in and out and pop out. Everything glows like it's under the effect of fairy fire. As you walk through this, like, fairy's garden, essentially, a path winds through this field of flowers and mushrooms. Off in the distance, you see huge spider webs. But the Toymaker sort of leads you along the path as it winds ever to the west.
You just reminded me of another crime that this thing committed. I completely forgot that this thing was a Toymaker hag and there were toy people that we fought.
As she leads you down the path, there's a fetid mound of roots and flowers in the center of the path, and the Toymaker approaches the mound and goes, "What are you doing here? Move aside, we have guests." And as you watch, the mound picks itself up and hobbles off of the path for you all at the hag's order. As you all bypass my shambling mound fight.
I just lit it on fire with my fire breath.
Another fight avoided. That's
Oh
the
look,
tree guy.
another crime.
I saw the tree guy, and it made me think of the tree people from Lord of the Rings. I am sorry, I forgot their names.
Isn't
The
it
Ents.
tree ant?
The Ents, yeah.
Isn't a shambling mound more along the lines of swamp thing or man thing?
Maybe.
Anyway, as you continue down the path, it winds a little south around a small pond or lake, and the colors continue to intensify as this is a clearly otherworldly fey realm. And now that you're outside of the influence that was over you, you see the illusion that makes up the sky above you as a false sun is on the horizon ahead. It looks like it's like a toy.
Please tell me it does not have a disturbing child's face in it.
No, thankfully, it looks like it's some sort of.
Teletubby, bye-bye. Teletubby, bye-bye.
It looks sort of like a clockwork mechanism of some kind. There's like gears turning inside and stuff, but it illuminates the entire area in incandescent light that just gives everything a very neon effect, kind of like you're in like a blacklight rave and there's just glow everywhere.
As we're walking and stuff, I'm going to have Orin's pan flute out, and like I'm gonna be examining it.
You all approach the house as sort of like watercolor raindrops start to fall, but you don't feel wet at all. There's no difference.
I've just got a really big picture up on my screen right now, like the top half of a roof.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've all approached the house. So yeah, you all approach as the hag walks up to the door and goes, "This is it," and begins to knock. And a Arin in her early 20s answers the door. And a big smile spreads across her face as she goes, "Granny! And all of you, wow, I didn't expect that."
You and me both, sister.
Like a wave happily to Lynn. Good to see you again.
Our hatchling has grown.
Well, are you all going to come in? I can put tea on.
Tea!
I have severe trust issues, so I'm gonna hesitate at the door.
Well, listen, the popcorn was really good.
I'm gonna look at Mika and just no words, just don't even bring up the popcorn.
I'm gonna pull out the candies. Are the candies still okayed?
Yeah, it's still just a jar of candy.
I'm grabbing them and throwing.
I'm gonna start eating some of
Nope, I'm grabbing them. I'm making a roll. I don't know what type of contest this is. I don't trust this. I'm not dealing with this.
I'm running away now.
Okay, run away.
With my jar.
Contested athletics or acrobatics?
I see nothing.
Yeah, I'm currently grayed out.
I'm not grayed out. It's black.
It's gray.
Whoa now.
I'll experience something different.
Where do I need to pull up my...
Now it's gray.
Aha.
I think that should have fixed
Colors.
Suddenly in living color. We're not in Kansas anymore, Toto.
You said
Rip it off.
athletics or acrobatics?
it. Indeed.
I can also no longer check my token for some reason.
I'm not going to throw the candy, but I'm going to take the jar of candy and put it into my bag. Not playing this game. Not playing that. Nope.
Dang.
As Mika has like a gummy worm hanging out of her mouth.
That's...
I slurp it
I don't
up.
know what's... I don't know what sort of ancient gummy worm you just ate, but we're not playing this game. These are getting blessed before you can have them.
And as y'all look,
How old are these, Candy?
the candy looks fine. It seems like the candy has not aged.
I did eat the gummy worm that was in my mouth, so did anything happen?
No, you seem perfectly fine. It was a tasty gummy worm.
It was delicious.
Can I do an insight check to feel the gummy bear and I don't know, try to figure out by touch how old it is?
Examining the candy at all, it like I said, it definitely seems like the candy has not aged, as if whatever has happened to you has also been the same thing with the candy.
Alright, then the gummy bear that she has in her hand, she just pops it right into her mouth. No regrets.
But yeah, as you all look back from your little exchange, the door is open and Rapalacera and Aaron have both gone inside.
Ladies and bird first.
Birds eat lizards. I walk in.
All right. Do you guys want to call it here for tonight?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, it's a pretty good place to end it.
Yeah, we can start up next time with y'all getting into tea time.
That's Tia Teme?
Please tell me there's like a Lolita
Yeah,
dress that
Teme.
Bolin can dress up in.
Aw, that image didn't come across the best. Damn it.
Ooh.
I'm staying outside.
I wish that I could adjust how it was on the screen. Alright, but we will end session as those who head inside, and I guess Anakur is being a loner and leaning against the outside of the house.
I'm gonna try and resummon my owl that was murdered.
Oh, yeah, it's,
or maybe if there's like a window right by where they're having tea, maybe the window can be open for Anakur.
Oh, I'm standing at the door with the door open.
yeah,
I'm just not going inside.
So, to establish for the future, I know we've got it so that when you got him summoned, you can call him to you as like a bonus action spell, cantrip thing. Would you like to run it as when you summon him, it is like a ritual summon, so it just like takes you 10 minutes to summon him, and it doesn't require anything?
Yeah, that's what I felt. That's what I felt like it was gonna be. Like I play a song to summon him again.
Yeah. So you pipe away a song from the book of Sylvan songs that you had acquired before, and as you call out to Hypnos, he returns from the ether.
I'm gonna have him come perch on my arm, and I'm gonna pet his head, be like, "I'm sorry about that."
Whew, that lady popped me.
Yeah, don't worry. I socked her one.
Well, I figured as much since you were resummoning me.
Ah, yeah. It would have been bad if I didn't.
All right. So, thank you all for all that tuned in on stream. Good night to you, stream. If you're catching this on YouTube as a VOD, remember to like and subscribe. Appreciate you all. Have a good night.
Good night, stream.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night.